It is unbelievably busy everywhere. This is the first time in 20 minutes I've been able to do a video. It has been scarily busy. And when it's really busy, people don't tend to think about their actions. And by the park, like walking to the park, I definitely saw that. It's scary what people don't do in a common sense situation. Yeah, it's quite scary. I'm going to walk to the canal. Yep, go along the canal, loop to Salterhevel and then back to Westvale. I actually cannot express how noisy it is everywhere. It's so noisy. Just like in the bits of Elland and all around Elland, it has just been so bad. It has been really, really bad. God, it just has been. Well, I've already done my 450 minutes for today, the Wednesday. So my average now is to get to 600 minutes, which is for Thursday. And realistically, I only had like half an hour of time until I got to 450 anyway. And the thing is, I'm still going to walk along the canal, walk back home. So literally just there is Westvale. Literally just there is like Westvale. I could literally see it as well. Literally could see Playhouse and everything as well. That's so cool. From literally just there, like Westvale is just there. But yeah, we're walking along the canal. You walk all the way along the canal to Salterhevel, back down Smelly Mile, just to get to there. God, I'm going to aim for a 10k on Saturday. Because I had an idea of a walk. I was like, well, before, I did this idea before of walking up to Castle Hill. I did that before. The way I could go is walk from Castle Hill to Huddersfield, then walk directly to the Tolson Museum, and then from there follow the road up to Castle Hill again. So I am nearing the end of the canal. Well, I'm not. You can just continuously go on if you wish to, but I'm going to go up and then turn left to go back along Stirling Road. Is it Stirling Road? Yeah. I'm thinking though, because the traffic is still really, really bad. I think what I have to do is go under the bridge and go around. So that I'm going under the bridge to not cross over the humongous amount of traffic that I'm seeing. And plus it's safer as well, so it's a bit of a longer way, but it's also safer. Then go back to Westvale. There really is so much noise everywhere. Actually, apart from the canal, that was the only place, really. That was it. Everywhere else has been so noisy. It's been really noisy. Right, so I need to walk back home, dry the dogs in the garage. Done quite a quick walk, really. Oh. God, now at this bit, the wind has well dropped. On our street it is unbelievably windy. And I just come here and it's just gone. I mean, there's a little bit of a breeze here and there, but it's gone. So it's only 5 to 2, and my appointment's at 10 past 2. So if I can do roughly half a mile before I get to the doctor's slash chemist, then that would be good. But just doing that, I mean, I'm cutting it a little bit by doing that instead. So instead of like going the full way, I'm doing that. I'm doing like a little bit instead. I'll take the dogs out again when I get back home. Oh, do you know, I suppose I could just wait. I could wait till like 4, take them out for an hour. That's what I've been doing. Potentially. Don't need to walk too far. Well, one because of my foot, and two, the dogs were pretty tired when I got back. So it's not the best weather, it's raining. I've put a bandage around my foot because every time I take my socks off it takes it off. So what I've done is like it's like basically a donut, basically, if you think about it. So you just wrap it round where my toe is rubbing, and then make sure then just go out then. And I know it's there, but it has been doing the trick. So I'm just thinking about it. I'm going to be in tomorrow morning till 3, and then I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then I'm back in Monday 7-3, Tuesday 8-3, Wednesday and Thursday 7-3, Friday and Saturday off, Sunday 7-3. I think I remember where I am. So when I went up Dale side thinking, oh no, where's this path go? And then I found out a little bit. I think I'm not far off there. Yeah, so try doing thinking in this weather is downright stupid. Let's see. I think I found it again. Yeah. So all them times ago doing the Riverside 5k, I came down that way. Well, now I'm going up it. Weather's not the best, so let's go up here then. You know, one thing with having my thing on my foot, my bandage, so I know it's there and it's secure. It's secure wrapped around my foot, like an elastic band, but it's a bandage, so it works. Rather than having my foot there and rubbing the bits that were painful, it's secure in place. While I'm here, see, it looks like it's not a path, but it is. So I need to go that way, down Dale side, and then back down the hill. I'm kind of curious to know what's that way. I might just walk that way first, then go down there. It really did look like it was a dead end, because you see it like, oh, it just goes nowhere. But that goes somewhere. Well, let's see, shall we? It's actually good enough to ride your bike up here. Or one better, down it. Oh, where does this go? No, I don't recognise this bit of Greenland. Where have I just come from then? Okay, so that is, well, I'm not even going to try walk up that because it'd be dangerously muddy. I know where I am though. Oh, so that's actually a path you could actually go down. Right. Fancy that, eh? Right, so if I go up that way and turn right, I can go up to community field, or turn left and go towards Trennant's Gardens. I mean, going that way, alternatively, is a shortcut to Trennant's Gardens, but I think I should go right. So I'm by these houses. Do you know what? This used to be one big house. It was a superb house, a magnificent house. But they knocked it down. And you want to know why? Because it weren't symmetrical enough. So they knocked the whole thing down and put in replacement of it 4 or 5 houses in it that are smaller, all because it wasn't symmetrical. I mean, I like things to be symmetrical and such, but sometimes mansions or big houses don't need to be perfect in architecture. They can be a little bit wrong. I mean, it does help that they look good, but sometimes they don't have to be symmetrical. They don't have to be. You know, it's sometimes surprisingly annoying when you feel like you've done a long way and well, it feels like I've covered a long distance, but I've done only just over 1.5 miles. It's like literally walking from home up through the middle bits of Greenland, like in between the side streets and little alleyways and little snippets, and then to get to up there, then walk along the path, then to get onto here. I'm like, oh god, it feels like I've done quite a fair way, and no, I haven't. It's nice to be on the field though. I want to say I'm the only one on the field, but there's a dog with somebody down there. But the thing is, this field is just huge. Holywell, not Holywell Green. Hull and Edge, that's it. Hull and Edge is big. That is big too, but it's not as big as Greenland Community Field. Just no, it isn't. And I was thinking about Castle Hill as well. So on Saturday, I'm still going to go. My dad said just double check the dates of when the Tulsa Museum is open, because you look online, it says 12 till 4 p.m, which is correct. But you have to go on the website to be more thorough, and the museum is going to shut until like October, December, between like, but then until it'll shut for good on the 29th of February, and then like reopen at the end of the year pretty much, or towards the end of the year. And well, it is, well, it's going to be the start of February, so at least having looked at when it's going to be open, I know I can get there and be like, oh, 12 till 4, why is it not open? Rather than, oh, 12 till 4, it is open, just go in. So it's just a little bit of a step I'd not thought about, but my dad had. So thankfully, yeah, thanks for that suggestion. Glad he suggested it. Holy crap, I just worked it out. 450 minutes for Wednesday, so for Thursday it would be to 600. Right? 150 plus 450 is 600. Well, I'm past 600 minutes. I'm at 620 right now. So, I guess my next target is to realistically get as close as I can to 750, which is the target for Friday. So when I'm at work, so even when I get to work tomorrow morning, I've already done my minutes anyway for Thursday. Right. Yeah, it's raining a lot. Well, actually, it's not raining that much now, but it's going to rain still for a couple of hours and then stop. Good, because I want it to. Just going to be aware of cars as well, because I've just seen one come the other way before I was on here. So I'm just going to keep my eyes out for potential cars coming up the hill, because then I can put the dogs on the leads then. And there's no way, when it's this bad, I'm going in the woods. There's no way, questions asked, I'm not doing. So Monday, even though I'm trying to get it off, the sunrise is 7:51, and do you know, I've just forgotten the sunset now. 4:54 I think it was, I can't remember now. I'm actually going to try each of those for my birthday now. So on my birthday, which is in a couple of months' time, the sunrise will be 6:26. Wow. And the sunset will be 6:05 in the evening. Wow. And I assumed that the 15th of May is potentially going to be when the walk is for in the Three Peaks. So no sunset, which is like 9:30. So I'm thinking, checking sunrise, 5:05 AM. Actually, that's good then, because it's lighter earlier. Because then we all meet at like a set time. That's good then. Do you know, there's also another thought as well. If I stayed at Horton in Ribblesdale on my own, could I potentially start the walk on my own earlier than everyone else? I guess I could, couldn't I? Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, everyone would get there for like 7 o'clock and I could just start like an hour earlier. Could do. Yeah, I could do. Well, it's not raining. Shock horror. It's not raining. Well, at least I've got the canal now. Done 3, well, actually when I got over the bridge from down the hill, I had accumulated up to 3 miles. 3. So, I have 3.2 to go. I said to myself I don't want to do a 10k before I end up doing it on Saturday. That's if I do one on Saturday anyway. That depends as well. I might not even do one on Saturday. But honestly, to be fair, I can do one now. Actually, to be fair, it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I mean, to be fair, Saturday, I'm actually gonna be walking to the bus stop anyway, and then potentially go to Huddersfield, get the bus from Huddersfield to Castle Hill, and then I won't immediately start Strava because it's only going to be like 0.3 miles away from Castle Hill itself. So I figured what I'd do is just walk there, don't even put anything on because there's no point. And then when I get to Castle Hill itself, I've been in it, done everything in there, I can then start it, like walk around the bit at the top for a bit, and then walk down to Huddersfield the same way I did before a while back, then walk to Sainsbury's, and then follow that road to Tolson Green. Well, Tolson Green, Mould Green, I'm getting confused. To Mould Green to go to the Tolson Museum, to then to potentially then loop back up to Castle Hill, because from Castle Hill there was two ways I could have gone either way to Tolson Museum. Could have bared right to go down, or could have the bared left to go to it. And it's the longer way going left, which is where I'm going to purposely go. So I can go that way, do that, go around there, walk back up, catch the bus back to Huddersfield bus station, and then I don't know, maybe I could do a bit of walking around Huddersfield, or just go straight back on the bus back to we'll go to Halifax. I could actually meet Ryan in Halifax, potentially. Could do that. Which I could do that. So my minutes say it's 647. It's been an interesting walk in the concept of just looking at different sunrise and sunset times for different dates and different places. So do I walk home and make my way home, or do I stay on the canal and head to Elland? See, what I could actually do, and it would probably be safer, going into Westphal is just going to be mental traffic and such, but walking to Elland, I reckon it's still light enough to do that. Potentially. I'll have to just play it by ear. You know, I have no doubt in my mind that at literally some point my mum's going to ring me and say, "Oh, where are you? Are you out? Are you still out with dogs, or are you at home?" You know, what gets me is I did 3.7 miles this morning, then 1.6 with my dad, and I'm doing quite a lengthy walk now. Yeah, got all traffic there. I reckon there's just enough light for me to go from here to Elland. Can't believe all that. It's like just insane how much they're doing. My dad said it's like they're adding what's called a guillotine gate to it, so where it just shuts like that and opens up like that, and they're having that here and up there and up there. So instead of having a gate that opens like that, having a gate that shuts like that. It's going to take a while. Certainly going to take a while. You know, one thing actually with doing this walk now, the dogs don't even need to go out. They don't need to go out again. They sure as hell don't. And I can just stay at home then. Well, when I get home, I can stay at home and then, well, relax. It is getting quite dark now. And I forgot to bring my torch with me. I think at this rate I'm going to have to be getting back at like 6 o'clock in the evening. Well, I say the evening. So I walked down here this morning. So I'm actually walking the other way, but during the time when it's actually quite dark, or getting there. So ideally, if I can get to the end, cut up, and then get to the point where it's like enough lightness, because I can get to a point where Ellen's quite well lit up, and then it's like walking through Ellen normal at night because it's all well lit up. So I'm just walking a little bit quicker than I normally would. I walk quick anyway, but in this circumstance I'm just walking a little bit faster. And plus as well, with it being darker and my eyes are adjusting to the darkness a little bit more, so I'm just kind of getting a shift on really. Gosh, I wonder how close I'm going to get to 750 minutes then, which is the target for Friday. My minutes are at 661, so I've actually got like 90 minutes of worth of minutes, 90 minutes anyway, and then I'm at 750, which is kind of nuts, really. Because the thing is, I could actually, well, I'm going to walk home anyway, so it'll get to about, I reckon, 700 by when we get back home. Right, back to street lighting. I can see now. I was a little worried thinking I'm going to get to this bit like, oh no, there's going to be no street lighting and I'm going to be still walking through the dark. Well, it's a good thing it's well lit up. And there was a right idiot that was parked down here earlier that just parked up and just parked on the pavement. I was like, right, I'm going to have to go onto the main road when it's really busy. Oh right, is this road closed off then? I think I could still walk along it, but drivers in their cars or whatever vehicle they've got, don't think so. Oh, it's closed one way. Right, time to go to the bridge and head back home.